Tejay, please first explain us this terrible incident in the end. What happened?
There was just an organization car that I guess didn't take the detour, and he was following Kreuziger, and I was coming up quick on Kreuziger. Guess he didn't know I was there, kind of blocked the corner, nearly ran into him. I didn't know where to go. I didn't know where he was going, and it was. I'm glad that I was able to sneak around him, but that was a scary moment.
What is your look about this week for you?
It was a pity about the crash in the prologue, but you just can't dwell on it. I just got on with the task at hand, and we got the victory with Richie, which is amazing. And I feel like I was showing good form, and that I'm strong, and hopefully I can carry this form into the Giro.
You think you are where you need to be for the Giro right now? You are on timing.
I hope so. It's only 4 days away, so.
For the Giro, it will be the first for you. What will be the goal for you? What you imagine for the moment?
I'm not going to put a number on it.
I think the race a bit different. You think it's possible to perform the first year? Like Thibaut Pinot in France said, the first year it's a new Grand Tour. It's hard to have a goal in the GC. It's maybe just a discovery. For you, it's the same, or you think it's something is possible?
I mean, of course, the goal is GC. I'm not going to just hunt for stages or to just take in the scenery of Italy. I want to go for GC. So.
In terms of, this week or the last few weeks, not doing. You've been very focused on the racing rather than doing any media. Is that an approach to try and go into the race with a bit less pressure on your shoulders?
Yeah, I mean, it's. I just kind of wanted to take a different approach. I mean, I was with my family for the month in Nice. I didn't do any recon. I didn't do any altitude. I hired a motor pacer, and I brought my wife and 2 daughters with me to Nice. And the weather was perfect. I was surrounded by, a lot of love and a lot of just relaxed, calm atmosphere to where I could just focus on my work. And I thought, okay, let's forget about the media. Let's forget about social media. Let's just focus on the things that matters, and that's, my condition and my family. And I think that was the best thing I could have done heading into the Giro.
Is that something in the past that's perhaps been a bit of a burden or a weight on your shoulders?
I think people, they find a formula, and they think they can plug it into each individual, and it's going to work for everyone. And I think I've found a method that works for me, and I hope it works for me. But it was just something it wasn't anything that I was bearing a grudge against anyone. I wasn't upset about anything. I was just more like, okay, let's not. It's hard to explain. But it wasn't. There's no chip on my shoulder or anything. So.
Yeah. In terms of just the going into the Giro, is that parkour aside? Is it a race that might suit you better in the sense that it's not the speaking to Jim a few days ago. It's not the beast like the Tour de France is, where everything is under the microscope and everything is analysed, and there's 100 journalists outside. There's a couple. It's completely different in that sense.
I mean, it's all part of the game. I'm sure there's going to be, it's the centenary edition of the Giro. I'm not expecting it to be, it's not like I'm going to the Redlands Classic or something. So that's not a knock to Redlands either. So so I'm not looking to avoid pressure. I'm not looking to avoid, media exposure or anything. But no, that didn't factor into my decision to do the Giro.
And you said you're not putting a number on it. In the past that's something that A, you've been asked, and B, you've kind of provided for, either top 3 or top 5 or the win. But now you're.
Let's say I think Nairo Quintana is the favorite, and aside from him, I don't think I need to be afraid of anyone. You know, where that lands me on GC, I don't know. But, you know, if you put a number on it, sometimes that sets you up for failure. Because if you don't achieve that, if I say podium, 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 if I end up 4th place, that's a failure. I mean, I have in my mind what I want to do, but I just kind of want to keep that to myself.